we're gonna get when my phone cools off a little bit more. There's another business for the community. They're asking for donations and they're giving it right back. We'll go over there and get their information on the camera like we did, but we're letting my phone cool off a little bit. And we're in the shade and we're hanging out. Hey, you cool with me? My homeboy from last night, we're back. He found me out here. We've been I asked him permission. He said he's okay with being on the camera, so we're being more and more careful as the growing gets bigger. But me and him were in the circle together all night. He was hanging out and we were recording, so we stayed safe. And you can see we're both back, and a lot of people are back. Thank you. Yeah, everything's close. It's because it's hot. You know, it's gotta be like 85, bro. It's like, and then when you're live streaming, it overheats your battery, anyways. And so with the heat in the battery with the live stream, it caused the problems. But we're over in the shade. It is like a big block party, big giant block party. Everybody's handing out free food. People are asking for donations for shirts or their businesses, but that's about it. But all that food right there is for the free. And they're making it. They got hot dogs and hamburgers over there, and they got fruit kebabs. They had a big barbecue grill that you guys saw right before my live stream ended. But here we are, we're back where we were last night. A lot different scene here right now than we experienced last night.
Yeah, free food, free water, lots of free water, lots of free water.
I'm in Marshall. Oh, it's 97 degrees in Marshall, dude.
Yeah, free supplies.
Yeah, it's hot, you guys. Like it's been cold down here. I didn't even wear my long sleeve shirt like I have been. It's been too hot. Yeah, it's a hot one.
Free home essentials. We are here to help you. Let us know how we can help you.
We'll be safe. Curfew got pushed back to 10 p.m. apparently. We'll see if that's true or not, obviously. But we'll stick around the safe locations we know that we could be in. We learned last night what to do and what not to do when we see some scare tactics. Wasn't that? Whew. So we'll be staying safe. We can trust the community leaders here. There's no reason not to. Yeah, that's me, bro. I appreciate it, bro. There you go. Appreciate it, bro. My shit's been overheat, bro. It's hot as hell down here, bro. Yeah, so. Hell yeah, bro. They couldn't fuck with us last night, dude.
Yeah, that's that. How late were you here?
Until 6 a.m.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You ever sleep?
Yeah, I take naps.
Shift sleep.
Yeah. All right, bro. Thank you. Yeah, we haven't had issues with the overheat. We had the issues. The last time we had overheat issues was when all the buildings were on fire and it was too hot in that little corner of Lake Street, so my phone overheated. But this is just the sun causing that today. No, me and my buddy Chris, we've been looking for Corey. He's probably taking a little nap. But he told us to be here, so that's why we're here and to report down here. That man kept us safe last night. Kept the little community down here safe, and so we're trying to get him out to the media as much as we can, the mainstream news. I think Unicorn Riot's at Nico's at the St. Paul one. You said that right. Yeah, so have Nico stream up for the St. Paul one. I don't know if Andrew Kimmel's down here. I would assume so. And Arnold, I texted him. I understand. Like, when we get home, we go to bed. So Shout out to my roommate today. He did my laundry while I was sleeping. Shout out my best friend who went shopping for me today to get some supplies I needed while I was sleeping. So you guys, it's not just, I'm getting so much support for doing this that you guys don't get to see when I turn the camera off when I go home. Yeah, bro. Hey, could you give me a hot dog? Appreciate it. But all my friends have been helping. My little brother has been helping. My mom. Childhood best friends I haven't seen in decades. But we're all pretty. The group is pretty collectively unified for peace and change down here, especially after just the atrocities of what happened to George Floyd, and then on top of the riots that you guys have been seeing across the country, we needed a serious come to Jesus experience that we had last night. And I'm glad the entire world got to see it. Our group was we only had maybe about 50 in the circle, or maybe 100, but the viewership that was able to see it was bigger than what happened last night here in the intersection of East 38th Street and Chicago Avenue. Oh yeah, I had my buddy run over there to grab it for me. They got hot dogs grilling, they got hamburgers grilling. So he's running over there really quick and grab me one so I can have one. Yes, you guys. Yep, Emma. Yep. Exactly. Showing the love. If the audio is a little crappier this time, I had to unplug the mic to be able to have my phone plugged in charging, so like the battery wouldn't like die from overheating. Appreciate the information from other states. In terms of our coverage, we're just covering what we see, and hopefully more and more people around the country pick up on this type of media where we can just literally sit here and be live and have people that are willing to do it, because it's been so necessary. And the four people that were here last night, the Nico, Unicorn Riot, Andrew Kimmel, and Arnold, those three did an excellent job down here. They stayed down here the entire night. This was the last safe place to be after curfew, and we all stayed. Thanks, Sean. Shout out Canada. I see Canadians have been coming out. I think the Canadians were getting a little jealous of the Australians, but I love it. I love Canadians too. Probably the coolest military to hang around with too, the Canadian military. Just a bunch of chill soldiers in the Canadian Army military. Preach, bro. Hell yeah, I don't even need nothing on it. That looks fire. You guys, all right. So Chris came over. You see what I got? I don't even need ketchup. This thing looks so good. Oh man. Oh man. Oh yeah. I'll keep adjusting the view so you guys aren't staring at the same thing for the whole time. Hello, Jen. I'm Canadian but live in Japan. Yeah, the Japanese were down here too with us last night. Tokyo Broadcasting was sitting in that circle with us the entire time. I didn't even notice them till the end. They were literally sitting there quietly and didn't say a single word until I walked up to them and asked them who they were with. So we know Tokyo Broadcasting is doing it right.
Free vitamin products.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to Ellen about what's happening. I feel like Ellen would be the one that would put the clips of the humanity out here instead of the riots and the protesting. It's important to show all of it, no matter what. But when we don't want the message to be one-sided when it hasn't been, clearly, as you guys have seen, and in times like this, as I began on Wednesday, I had a feeling the media would start making it the protest, the riots, and the looting seem more significant than what we've been watching here for ourselves. I know, bro. They were super geek.
Please keep your space while waiting in line for food. Please keep your distance. Please keep your social distance while you're waiting in line for food. We cannot cook the food in fast, so we've done accordingly.
Yeah, guys. We haven't. Majority of the time from Wednesday until yesterday, I've just been getting dropped off and finding people. But now that we know exactly where the peaceful mass protests are taking place, it's a little easier to record this. Yep, so no one's showing the peaceful ones, but yes, because that's not, that's how it is.
Free water.
Thanks, Don.
Free water. Free food. Free water.
Jen, please get some sleep.
Free essentials. Free fresh produce. Fresh produce must go. Yeah, free fresh bread. The fresh bread must go. We need our family members who are hungry and who can't go grocery shopping. Feel free to grab the fresh produce.
Hopefully when the sun goes down so my phone doesn't overheat.
Everything is
Look at the good boy.
free first aid.
Our good girl. Good boy.
Free baby products. Free food, free snacks, free water.
Free food, free snacks, free water over there, guys.
Stay hydrated.
Keep making sure we're hydrated. You can hear it.
Free water, lots of free water. We have plenty of free water.
And this is the community down here that's running everything right now. This is
Take care of your community.
yep.
Set up all over. Please take care of your community. Help us keep this community clean. Throw your trash in trash bags, please. There's trash bags all around. Trash bag there, trash bag on the corner. There's trash bags all over, black trash bags all over. Please keep our community clean.
I'm good. I'm just a little more purple.
Yeah, that white girl with the gray tank top. Yeah, why you think I'm sitting over here, man? I know.
Yeah, I'm just sitting, I'm sitting behind the camera here, and me and my buddy are just resting. We had a long night, you guys, last night. The way home, trying to get home and navigate directions, we were so sleep deprived. Where did you just go home? Or did you pull up your hammock? Yeah. You pulled up the hammock? Hell yeah. That's smart, bro. So my homeboy didn't even drive all the way home. He pulled out a hammock and took a nap in a park and came right back. You guys can see there's probably more freelance reporting happening now
Free home
here.
essentials. Soap,
They got some bigger, more expensive things. We'll look into that later.
deodorant, snacks for the kids, baby products, feminine products, free first aid, everything's free.
Corey might be here right now. Like I said, we can't. When I walk in the sun, my phone overheats, and that's where the circle is right now. They're in the sun, so we're waiting for the sun to go down just a little bit, and we can be in it and walk. Alright, we're gonna get a different. There we go. This is just gonna be some people watching for you guys until we can get up and walk around comfortably. I'm not gonna restart my stream another 3 times, because then that's when things can start getting spread out.
Free food, free water, free home essentials, free first aid, free building products, free baby products.
Thanks, James. So this was probably a good time to interact with all of you as best I can. I don't know, Kylie. We'll find out.
Free fresh produce, free bread. free
Yes,
water.
yes, Corey. We will find him. We'll find
Tell us
Corey.
how we can help you. We are here to help you.
You can see some of the people that just look. They don't even look like they're from here. And that's the people that are causing the problem. We're chilling here.
Free food.
Oh yeah, my favorite job that I ever had was working at the state fair here in Minnesota. Mainly because majority of the job was people watching. You got to see experience something like this almost every day at the state fair. I love that place.
Free gloves, free masks.
You should don't lose your lighter.
Free masks. Free water, plenty of free water. Stay hydrated.
Glass glow, okay.
Free
My
food,
grandma's
free
watching.
snacks. Gloves, free gloves, gloves. Free gloves. Free
Battery
masks.
pack's good, you guys. All right. Listen. This is just two of them.
Fresh produce.
Yeah, this is just two of them. I got like 4 now.
Fresh produce must go.
So we're getting them. We got battery packs for days, literally.
Fresh bread must go.
Vegas. Hey, Ashley.
We have free home supplies. We have
You guys can
free
hear the DJ in the
first
background
aid,
how much
free
they're
masks,
offering to the community.
Free gloves. Drop them off.
Everybody's taking a knee right now in the middle. You guys, I'm gonna try to see.
Free food, free water, plenty of free water. Free home supplies, free feminine products, free baby products.
What time is it?
We are here to help you. Tell you.
Oh, what's that? That's Coach? Oh yeah. We saw Coach talk last night. The one I was supposed to return, you guys.
Attention.
You guys can see. I've had it with
Free
me.
food.
Ladies, I would return it. We're gonna return it.
Free gloves.
That one's in a different pocket.
Free home products.
I've been waiting for them. You guys understand, I mean, the last few days have been hectic, but
Free first aid.
I'm making sure that you guys see that I got it still. They're gonna get their things back.
Lots of free water. If you are waiting for cooked food, please social distance.
Thanks, Jeff.
The food takes time to cook. Please social distance while waiting for fresh food to be cooked.
I'm gonna get over there, you guys, and get my backpack on. We let my phone recharge.
Free water, lots of free water. Free food, free snacks, free household supplies, deodorant, free soap, toothbrush, toothpaste, combs.
Watch until 6 a.m. Thanks to you guys that really stuck with us last night. We had a large audience watching most of the night last night with us, keeping us safe. Because your guys' eyes are keeping us just as safe with the truth as we are down here with promoting the message of peace.
We have free fresh produce. The fresh produce must go. We have free fresh bread. The fresh bread must go. Help yourself. Help your family.
Homer,
the free
hello.
bread,
Hi,
free
Homer.
produce. Take what you like. We have free water, free food, free snacks for the kids. Man, oh man, I love it, man. I gotta just make an announcement. This brother brought me the steak favorite to right to me. He got pork chop on the steak over here.
Oh, I almost hit the finish button. Luckily, they give you have like a time frame to hit cancel before that happened, but that almost ended terribly. We're amateur hour. It's okay. Social media personalities telling me that I was a amateur hour for not having a Twitter. I've been fine in life without a Twitter to this point, but I'm happy I'm able to use that platform just to get the live streams out. That's the point. That's the whole goal.
We have a gray Monte Carlo that needs to be moved. CLW 102. Gray Monte Carlo, CLW 102. Could you please move your car, please, to assist us?
We're gonna see where we go if we do take off on a ruck march.
Free food, free water.
That's what we're gonna refer them to as ruck marches.
Free first aid.
Because I've marched plenty of miles in peace, and that's what we've been doing.
Free home supplies. Free feminine products. Free baby products. We got deodorant. We have toothbrush, toothpaste, combs, baby powder. Free home supplies. Toilet paper, paper towels. Tell us how we can help you. We are here to help you.
How was it last night? You're gonna have to watch. I don't mean that disrespectfully, but we can't recap anymore. Recapping is what the news does, the mainstream news does. They recap. We don't recap here. I'll give highlights. I mean, I've had people take the time to make time-stamped documents for me, and like they'll DM it to me and like the highlights and the timestamps. But I would implore you to try and watch. I know they're long. You got like every episode. It's like a 4-hour event every time. So I get it. So far, I don't know. You guys are gonna have to ask Unicorn. Or check in with Nico and see what's happening in St. Paul. Check and see if there's other streamers out here that are in other places, but we only know what's happening here. And this is the biggest crowd in the city right now. So
free food, free water. Free food, free water.
I'm alright, Ashley.
Free first aid. Free household products.
Really watch it. Unicorn Riot, Andrew Kimmel Official, and Arnold Russo. Just check those guys' streams out in and out and see if they're down here. I know Kimmel had to get back home tomorrow. I don't know how long Nico's gonna be here. And Arnold's from here, so me and Arnold are both from here.
We are here to help.
Yep, so I've seen some of the people. I watched the whole thing before I got out of bed. Okay, good. Yeah, you really do. And I know I understand like times like this too when people will watch the live stream. It's pretty boring, or it can be. But this is how it has to be because in the blink of an eye something could happen right here, and if I had hit the end button, you wouldn't have seen it. So at least with my camera and my phone, I'm gonna have it pointed to everything as best I can. Hey, how much did that cost that you got that rig for? Yeah. 400? All right. Amazon, appreciate it. I'm asking people questions now that are important to me. I've never thought I'd be asking people equipment questions because I've made one movie before. I recap my service in the Army in Alaska. It's on my YouTube channel.
Once again, if you
and it's so somebody can plug that for me. I'm not going to do that, but my
The food can only be cooked
And
so
I've only
fast.
ever used a phone, and everyone was suggesting I should get like a rig. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Hey, thanks for your support. Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you. So I lost my train of thought. But that's just how it is. I've lost my train of thought many times down here, but it doesn't matter. But I thought I was talking about somebody asked about my military service. Yeah, I made a movie. It's on YouTube. It's about a half hour long. I think my channel should be attached to my Facebook, but I'm not gonna say it. Yes, I am. What's up? Nice to meet you. Oh yeah, it's South. Yeah. I don't know. I know that he said to be here at 6:30, and we've been here since, so we're just waiting. Yeah. Thank you.
Free fresh bread. The fresh bread must go.
Okay, Nico is from Minnesota. Okay. Like I said, we all just met each other last night, you guys. It's not like we knew of each other. I mean, I'm sure we knew of each other or what we were doing down here up until last night, but none of us had converged on each other until last night. Don't Facebook call me, thank you. Just message in the comments. I can see all of them. I have my comments on, so when you guys are typing, I can literally see them. Yep, I'll post it to the Twitter and all that. Well, no, I'm not doing that. I'll post the live streams to the Twitter, but on my page, if you just look at it, you can see all the links to the stuff on that. No martial law. I mean, you guys see that they announced all the free items and things. Yep, here they go. He just said it as I said it.
Free first aid. Free home essentials. Free fresh produce. The fresh produce must go. Free fresh bread. The fresh bread must go. Free first aid, free feminine products, free baby
I know, you guys.
products.
That's. I think we broke through last night when I got majority of you to see what the news were saying after we had been there all night long and had it live, and it was very interesting. Seems like our local news is doing pretty good though. At least WCCO is 1,000% doing good. I talked to Dave Lee. I wasn't able to talk to him yesterday, understandably, but I've been talking to him almost every day. I got a few hours. It's difficult to sleep right away when I get home. I have a lot of rap songs and sirens and chants in my head before I try to sleep, so I need to let that out. What's up?
Hey, nice to see you. I've been
Nice to see
watching
you.
your stuff.
Oh, thank you. Really? Thank you. Hey, thank you guys for your support. Thanks. Hey, thank you. Awesome. Thank you. Sonny said, "Did you bring a raincoat?" Nope. We'll be out here though. I'll find cover. We'll find. We've been pretty good at finding the safe places to take cover from things. So if we need to take cover for some rain, I'd rather it be rain than non-lethals. I mean, you know, this high speed with a whole vest on. All right, guys. It appears is that the group moving? I don't know. We'll see. But we're letting our phone charge too at the same time.
I want to make a real quick announcement to everybody over here that can hear me.
There's some people plugging the Venmo things and things like that. I'm not doing it.
You can call on your phone.
I don't think I've done it a single time.
406-1048. There's a people's ambulance that can get you medical attention.
That's
that can
crazy.
get you
They got
help
a people's
if you
ambulance
need it.
because they've been riding around. They've been riding around in the EMTs. Oh my
There's a
god.
people's ambulance.
So
612.
they had to organize their own the people's ambulance. 406 1048.
Dire need, you need immediate help. Call 612
612 406
1048.
1048. People's ambulance. The police were riding around in ambulances last night, rounding people up. So it's been difficult for the protesters to trust what emergency vehicles are there and what are out to intimidate them. We all saw it though last night. I'm talking for the people that weren't there. That's why I'm encouraging you to go watch. I believe I was able to get it all in 2 streams last night, which is crazy. Maybe 3. I think it was 3 streams. Almost 3 4-hour streams we had last night. Oops. Right now the skies are clear, but I did hit my reputable source that mentioned the weather on here and said bring a raincoat. So, and I had heard that we have tornado warnings and stuff for tomorrow. So apparently. That phone number was for the People's Ambulance. The community made vans that they made their own markings for an ambulance to so people can trust the ambulance to come grab them. Because, like I said, there were some sheriffs and the police that were using the ambulance last night as a scare tactic to get people to leave the safe area so they could round them up. We saw that happen. That's just a fact. So that's why they created the ambulance. Yeah, you guys saw. I think the main one you saw was the fire truck. They used the fire truck a couple times because when people hear sirens at this during this time, the first instinct is obviously to run. So you hear a siren, you run, but then you guys saw the community leader challenge that way of thinking last night and kept the community safe in the circle. He said the elders failed us, the younger generation, and they know what to do, but they failed us. And that's why we came back here today, man. I really hope Corey Moore has a future in some type of politics, or not even politics, but just leadership.
We have baby powder. We have free first aid. We have feminine products. Let us know how we can help you. We are here to help you.
All right. Oh. The sun's setting a little bit more, so we're able to walk a little bit more without worrying about our phone overheating.
I got my vision.
Baby products. Free home essentials. Toothbrush, toothpaste. We have fresh produce. Fresh produce, let's go. We have fresh bread. The fresh produce must go right now today. Fresh bread, fresh bread must go. Don't feed your family. We have free water. We have lots of free water. Free food. Free baby essentials. Baby wipes. Baby diapers. Baby powder. We're here to help you. Let us know how we can help you.
So you guys can see crowd that's here for the peaceful protesting. That's where we are. We've been at the memorial the last 2 days. We came here the very first day, Wednesday, and this has been. You guys can see what this is where George Floyd was killed. That's what the whole world is watching. This is where it was. I can hear him talking about my stream in the background. It's funny. Oh, shoot. Hey, can you guys hold up your signs again one more time? Just together. It's not a picture, it's a live stream, but same thing. Thank you. Thank you. People just being here. That angel in the street, that's where it happened. And you guys can see that this whole situation is been treated differently now. I mean, you guys, we got media everywhere now down here, like everywhere. I got it, bro. Don't worry. I got it. He's standing there waiting for them. Guys standing behind the news camera, hoping that they see him, but they only like to show what they want to show. You guys can see more of these signs.
They get charged because they go home on probation and shit.
We will. You see him, that guy that we got his flag in front of the news cameras in there. This guy's getting incensed, it looks like. As you guys can see, it's like a block party over here. Good food over here. Just everybody's hanging out. Look at the line for the big smoker right there. A big grill. But we're gonna go to the outside of the sanctuary so you guys can see. And I find it, it's kind of ironic. We're calling it a sanctuary. Houses. We're gonna go out to the outside. You guys can see all down the street. If the crowd starts obviously walking or anything, we'll go back and catch up. These are the houses directly in the same street. So you guys can see the neighborhood outside of here during the daytime instead of at night when you can't really see much. But here, this whole intersection, sacred space, with our own I think that might be at CBS, Justice, the safe space, sacred space for George Floyd. The community did that. Community has kept this block how it's been in peace. I'm gonna go all the way to the end because they even have the end of the street barricaded. Just so you guys get an idea of what life might look like right down the street from where we were just standing. Because it is during the day, and we were able to safely walk around outside of the safe places without worry. I mean, yeah, The Walking Dead. I mean, if you guys saw what happened on the 35W bridge with that tanker truck, like, it's a lot of parallels to The Walking Dead without the zombies. I'm just showing you the end of the street. There's a church here at the end of the street on 39th Street in Chicago. I'm away from people so I can pull my mask down. I mean, I've been actually being extra careful because I've been down here around thousands of people, and I don't have any. I have yet to feel a coronavirus symptom yet, but that doesn't mean I'm not asymptomatic or have antibodies or any of that. So, but I do plan on being tested sometime this week, as soon as possible that I can. Maybe tomorrow I'll just roll up there and get it done before I go to sleep. I'll make sure that I'm not jeopardizing anybody by being here, because there is a pandemic still. But this has taken precedence over the pandemic. Like I said, shout out nurses that come down here after work, after being in the hospital all day. They show up down here and volunteer. They've been attacked by the non-lethals too. So they've been through it. We're walking back up to the sacred space, sanctuary, safe zone, rally point, whatever you want to call it now. It's I don't think I'll ever look at this intersection the same way again for the rest of my life. I mean, how could you? How could the rest of the world? He said zombies this month. Tonight we're at the scene of the crime, which I don't even know if I can call that anymore. It's just we're at the sacred space and the sanctuary. So whenever we call it a sanctuary, that you guys know where we're at. No, you go ahead. Oh, okay. It says when hate is love. I actually gotta get this on mine. I like that sign. This is it. I'm trying to get home. And that's the residence. I wonder if they're waiting for the same thing we are, if there's a march or not. But yeah, see, I don't know if... Oh, shit. Yeah, I have had blisters, but they're doing okay. There we go. I had a phone. I gotta try to stay out of the sun again. Yeah, more people doing interviews down here now and being here. We're gonna go chill again. A little bit. Oh, just that little walk we just did alone, I'm just sweating my ass off. It's incredibly hot outside. And most of us are wearing attire to stay safe with like jeans and boots. Like, I mean, everybody's wearing jeans. Some people are wearing shorts, but we don't want to take that risk. All right, yeah, y'all. I had to get into the shade again. My phone started to overheat. My battery pack wasn't even charging my phone. But we took a break. We're back here in the spot. I'll do another round if we need to.
Free household essentials. Free masks. Free gloves.
We'll adapt and overcome.
Free fresh produce. The fresh produce must go today. Free fresh bread. Help feed your family. Fresh produce. Fresh bread.
Yeah. Oh, here you guys.
Fresh snacks for the kids.
I'll show you. Drenched in sweat right now.
Shout out the twins, Robbie and Ronnie, our grill masters. Shout out Buddy Vegas, I see you. Shout out all our volunteers today who helped us.
Here's the lip chap. He really did bring me a homemade thing of lip chap.
Yes. Everybody in mind, know that you're only waiting.
The more we talk and everything, our mouth gets dry.
That is only the line for hot food. That is not the line for free water. That is not the line for free household products. That is only the line for hot food.
So, you guys, I am not engaged. I don't have a girlfriend. Don't have time. I've given up on that. No, I'm kidding. I haven't, but it's not been. It's not been a priority of mine for a while now.
We are out here every day providing free household products, free supplies, free food, free water. We are here to help you. Tell us how we can help you.
Listen, if they want to march, they'll march. If they want to stand here, they're going to stand here. I don't know, my phone's getting laggy because of the heat again, you guys. It might be. It might be. We're in the shade now, though, so hopefully it cools off. But I think it might be getting laggy from the heat. Yeah, lip chap has been the savior. I mean, you guys saw Kimmel last night too. He was struggling for some lip chap. Being out here talking this much, I never thought my mouth had cotton mouth, dry lips. But it doesn't matter. What I'm going through now is pales in comparison to what a race of this country has been going through forever.
Oh, I guess it would be easier with like the thing to hold between your legs. I would fall because I did not have that.
All right, it's streaming good. Okay, it's just my phone that looks laggy. But we're back in the shade. We're letting our phone cool off here. We got a battery pack plugged in. I got like a satchel, like with all my little equipment in it that I've been using, so I don't have to take off my backpack to do it. Listen, I only know. Hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you guys. Absolutely. Thank you. Did you guys watch last night? Oh my, dude, is that nuts? Dude, that was some serious stuff that happened last night. Yeah. Dude, I know. This is the new way to do it, man. I do too. I mean, who couldn't? You can tune in and out when you want, and like it's gonna be live the whole time. You can go back and watch it, dude. It's like Netflix only for news. It's crazy. Yeah, it's just how it has to be. Absolutely, buddy. Thank you. Awesome. No, a bottle of water if you guys could. That way, this cold one. That's okay. Yep. They're giving me a bottle of water. I know everyone here calls it, thank you. Everyone here calls it chapstick. I have friends from other places that call it lip chap, and that's what we're going with. Besides, we're not using chapstick, which is a brand. We're using homemade. The guy made it himself. So it's lip chap. I mean, has anybody even had a sleep schedule after Tuesday last week? I mean, I try to scroll my timeline on Facebook and see like my friends and stuff, and it's just nothing but like more of the same of what's happening here. So I don't know if anybody around the country is sleeping.
Free water, free baby essentials, free baby wipes, free baby diapers, free baby powder, free toothpaste, free toilet paper. We have home essentials. We have fresh
It'd be cool if we could like do a streaming service for news. I know nobody likes the word streaming service because that's just another subscription shit. But I mean, if you got like news that you can like episodic but still live, uncut footage of news or events happening around the world, or I don't know if we had somebody doing this at the White House, or I don't even know if that would be for media. I'm speaking on media perspective, to just record everything and like the similar to this. Well, you guys see there's news stations all over this here, but they have their cameras off. So I don't know if they're waiting for something to happen and then they'll turn their cameras on, but they're not filming. I'm a full-time student. I was planning on looking for a job here because school ended, and this says this is taking precedence over seeking employment for a little while. And I don't really know too many places around the Twin Cities probably hiring right now. So I think we're in the right place, doing the right thing.
We have fresh bread. The fresh bread must go. We are here to help you. Tell us how we can help you.
And I feel like that's the positive energy has been around. It's just, like I said, we have only had the media sources that tell us what happens afterwards. So I'm sure that this has been how it's been for maybe not to this scale, but this idea of peace, being able to peacefully protest, and also media document it, because I'm also speaking from mine and the other streamers' perspective while we've been here. This is all new territory, but at the same time I feel as if these peaceful moments have always been around. We just don't get to see them at all.
We have face masks. We have gloves. We have face masks.
That's what everyone's saying. We'll figure out my personal my ventures, like I said. We'll figure out that after all this is over, because we're not losing focus of what's important here. From both getting everybody a voice, and I couldn't sit still anymore at home. I couldn't be on the wrong team. And I'm glad that if I'm going to be a media person, that I know what how I do it. Nope, never miss much. Yes, guys, I heard the DC. I heard you guys are talking about the DC protests. Like I said, I don't. My friends tell me about the news conferences and everything, and what the president is saying, and our only focus has been Minneapolis. We tried St. Paul, we tried it, and they weren't having it. And I don't have it. We have people in St. Paul right now streaming, so we're cool in Minneapolis. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. You know who you are. Yeah, guys, we've been through a lot. I mean, from Wednesday to now.
How would you guys think that I would have been through a lot around
This is on the corner of 38th East 38th Street and Chicago Avenue. You're looking at the Cup Foods where George Floyd lost his life on here in Minneapolis, South Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is the ground zero of the movement that has spanned across the world now at this point. And you guys see all the community here where it happened is reacting, and I really hope that this message of peace in the community to bringing themselves together spreads to the other states. Each state has their own different type of people, but hopefully we'll all be one people. And I think our generation, my generation, I'm in my late 20s, but I think my generation is we're doing something here. Big celebration of his life. Yeah, guys, Wednesday and Thursday nights will live in infamy for that type of what we went through. Friday, no, was it Friday? But I don't even remember. Whatever day that we tried to get into St. Paul across the bridge too, that one was nuts. That was the last time we saw some serious acts of aggression from against the peaceful marchers. Last night it was just some scare tactics. Tonight they extended the curfew. So I'm hoping that our government here in Minnesota is seeing that we are capable of being able to both document and see the people protest peacefully in their own way, but still respect their First Amendment right. I had a bagel. I might switch. I think it might be my phone cable. That might be the problem. I got a new cable too. Yep. Yeah, people are amazed that they can leave their things on the ground and not have it worried about getting stolen. You guys enjoyed the little group? Yeah, they caught back up. That leader caught back up. He ended up down here last night, late, but he got down here. That's probably why it's not charging it. Okay. Alright. We switched phone cords. Hopefully that might help too. It's cooling off a little bit as the sun goes down, but it was incredibly warm. We're still on the corner of East 38th Street and Chicago Avenue at the Sanctuary. We stood, we were in it's over there on the other side, that circle, all night last night. I'm not gonna lie, there's a few times where I was ready to try to plan an escape route, and I was even gonna end my stream, but then we heeded the community leaders' recommendations, and we stayed, and we were safe through the night. Yep, Corey Moore, guys, that's his name, Corey Moore, the leader. We're looking for him. We haven't seen him yet. I'm sure we'll see him again tonight at some point.
Hey man, you want a shot?
Yeah.
What's up?
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I am. Hi.
Sorry.
It's okay. No, it's okay.
A lot.
I
I
know.
just wanted to say thank you for
Absolutely.
everything you're doing.
Thank you for the support.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate
Glad
it.
you're staying
All
safe.
right. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, 2 more people come up to me and say hello. Nope, we haven't found Corey yet. I've been looking though.
Yo. Let me tell you how I felt. Why was I just sit over there and look? I'm not gonna be bored. I didn't understand, so I wanted to bring my torch, but I ain't blazing, folks. I just want to come here to the place and bless the folks with my sense of oil and my presence of God. Here we go, I don't care if they try to buck shot, cause no weapons come against me can prosper anytime, and still I won't whisper. I won't falter, I won't undo the things they tried to get me through, cause I stand.
He doesn't have as you guys gotta watch last night. As you guys have seen, what's up? What's your name? Tim. Tim. Actually, she just. Who is it? What's your name? She just said to say hi to you. Gotta find it. What's your name? Oh wait. My brother Buffy. Yeah, Buffy just said that's my brother. Say hi. So. Thanks, buddy. Absolutely. Appreciate it. All right, Buffy. I said hi to your brother.
Every parking lot, we want a different. We have heavy music, we have live music, we got DJs, we got artists.
Since Wednesday.
They took our fans,
Nice.
and we don't have world peace.
Yeah, we've been.
Right?
No, not a single time.
So we're going to have world peace. I want everybody to come out. I'm the director of the International Gateway, the servant.
But we I see we're a protest celebrity, but I want this to be the media for any type of event, regardless if it's a protest or not. Yep. I got my chargers and cords. It's just warm outside, so we're monitoring our phone heat. I think I got a cheat code I can do here. Hold on.
We can't be winning without soda. See, we're going to be missing if we don't have soda. We got to have it all right. So what we're going to do is be there with June 16th all day.
This is the water bottle, trying to keep my phone not hot. I'll try to keep it on one part that's overheating. But we're doing all right. We're kicking it. We're hanging it. Just so you know, guys, like I really am. This is my phone case. I really am from here. I'm a Vikings fan. It's my team.
I got 2,000 balls. And so that means every year she can get a chance to get $40,000. And that's probably something that
Trying to just cool my phone off with some the water bottle.
For the businesses, International Gateway, we're gathering away to help all the businesses get $37,000 each as a stimulus.
Yeah, it might look like crap right now. I'm just trying to get it cooled off.
Estamos acá presentes, millones de cada nación, porque nadie tiene seguro. Explaining that we intend to get $37,000 for each business because many of the businesses didn't have insurance. So just stay tuned. And you know what? You all are awesome. This is Minnesota. You all Minnesota. This is how we do it in Minnesota, Minneapolis. Look at yourself. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. All right?
I think all right, there we go.
World peace. Right now. 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 World peace.
Yep. If you want to see me, I'll show myself when it's appropriate, but it's not. It's not. I feel as if when people, when you're reporting, you start putting yourself in front of the camera, it becomes more about you than it does what's happening. I almost fell. Just seeing people that we've been seeing down here now at this time. I feel like we're all friends.
This is for George Floyd, but it's also for all your children. All our children. All our children to come.
We're chilling. I'm chilling here. I'm literally sitting in front of the Speedway gas station on the ground, hanging out.
Hashtag we are the number one. Hashtag we are one. We declare world peace. Ask all your other cities. Hashtag we are one. Everyone, just reach out. Hashtag we are one. World peace starting in Minneapolis. Let it be known, this is the summer of peace. This is the summer of peace. You tell your neighbor, this is the summer of peace. This is the summer of peace. And if you want to have a concert after the 16th on International Gateway, let me know. I got 10 blocks. I got Kmart parking lot. Okay? I got Kmart parking lot. We got all summer. We're going to have events all summer. We're going to do it. Peace. They call me 6'9".
I mean, we're kind of having a big-ass barbecue right now, y'all. It's been a block party down here. Big block party is what it seems like. It's really comfortable, really, it's working. There you go, bro.
How are we doing today?
Doing all right?
Still live streaming?
Yeah, yep, of course. How you doing? Are you drinking water and shit like that?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think the kid that passed out yesterday.
Oh, you said what?
He passed out just too
Oh,
wasn't drinking water.
yeah. We've been, and my phone's been overheating in the sun. It's so hot, dude. What are we getting ready? Are people getting ready to? Are they marching?
What?
Are they marching?
I don't think so.
No, maybe they're not. The bikes are all moving though. That's what I was looking at. Absolutely.
free food, free water,
Yep.
free home essentials, free baby products, free baby wipes, free baby powder, free diapers, free toilet paper, free first aid.
Just not sure if there is a march or not. If there isn't, that's fine. This is a safe place.
Deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, feminine products, baby products, free water, lots of free water, stay hydrated. We have free fresh produce. The fresh produce must go. We have free fresh bread. The fresh bread must go.
Yep, I'll get back there, you guys. I'm letting my phone cool off.
Let us know how we can help you. We're here to help you.
My phone is on fire right now. I can feel it. Yes, I did share my groups. It's not a pressure pack, it's a water bottle. And it's to keep my phone from not overheating like it has been because it's hot.
Y'all see boy. Ready to step up. Once again, we are here for you. We are here to serve you, the community. We have free products, free supplies.
I'm hoping it cools down. I think I actually gotta probably save my high-powered battery packs for later when it gets cooler out. I think that's contributing to the overheat issue. So I pulled out, like I said, my roommate gave me a little battery pack to use, and I had a feeling that I would need it. And now here we are. But we got the two big ones, and I think it might be too much power to the phone. It's causing it to overheat.
We have free
Yeah, we
baby
will.
products, free diapers, free baby wipes, free baby powder, free first aid.
The sun's starting to go down. I'll start cooling off, hopefully.
Free gloves.
It's been hot as hell today, bro.
We have free fresh produce. We have free fresh bread. The produce and the fresh bread must go. We have free water, lots of free water, lots of free water. We have baby supplies. We have diapers.
Look at the puppy.
We have baby wipes. We have baby powder. We have toilet paper. We have home essentials. Free. We are here to help you. Tell us how we can help you. Free food, free water, free first aid. Free fresh produce. Free fresh bread. The fresh bread must go. The fresh produce must go. Help feed your families. Big shout out to my bread masters. Ray Ron. Buddy Davis, thank you so much for being on the board. Thank you too, big fella. Thank you too, big Harry. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody forget about the man making the burgers. You know what I'm saying? But we forget about the guy that put it between the buns. I ain't forgot about the guy that put it between the buns. You know what I'm saying?
Starting to cool off.
Unless he get to the buns. Once again, we are here to help you. Tell us how we can help you. We have free water, free juice, free snacks, free first aid, free household essentials, Free dividend products. Free baby products. Free baby wipes. Free diapers. Free household essentials. Lots of free water. Stay hydrated. You can do this together.
They're keeping us hydrated here to be able to walk. It's like
Every day must go to the people who need it the most. If you are in need, if you are hungry, if you are trying to feed and protect and help your family, we are here to help you. Free food, free water, free household essentials, free first aid, free fresh products, free fresh produce products, free masks,
we'll see.
free gloves, yes, free toilet paper, free toilet paper, free household essentials, fresh produce, fresh food, free bread, free fresh produce. So it's already ready. We are here to help you, the community. Remember to social distance as best as possible while waiting in lines for food. We have free masks. We have free gloves.
Even still trying to encourage the social distancing while still handing food out.
Please help keep our community.
My phone's still on fire, but I think it'll hold.
Trash bags everywhere.
Should hold.
Please help keep our community clean. Throw your trash in trash bags, please. You got a lot of good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like whoever that is. Stop
I felt like I was anointed, saved, and blessed all at once. Okay.
Police officer got a mother, a sister. So what? They're not black. They don't get to die. He don't get to die. He gets to sit home and chill, put his feet up, and watch TV. Black lives matter.
Gen Z. Yep. The Gen Z generation, that's who she's talking about. You're good. Okay, they're talking. This is the other end of the sanctuary. So you guys get an idea. This is the other end of the sanctuary that they have set up here at the end of the street. We're going to show you. Here in the south side of Minneapolis on Chicago Avenue. It's a bus. They got a bus. So water, it says they taped the words water on the bus so you can come and grab water if you need it. So this is like the end of the outside of the sanctuary. Regular traffic, I mean, they got it blocked, so you just do a U-turn here. Coming down Chicago, you're not coming through here.
You see me? I have pink on my shirt.
I've seen more and more people doing what I'm doing too. I don't know if it was just like a collective idea that some of us had to do like a live stream of the entire thing, but I'm glad it's a thing. I'm gonna have to like walk backwards. Hold on. You guys gonna have to like screenshot really quick because to get all the messages here. Ready? be walking backwards for a little while here. Yeah, I'm still gonna be going backwards for a minute. I gotta make sure I don't trip over my own feet. That's a long walk backwards. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, yeah. It's been a blur. Hi.
What happened?
What's that? Oh, lots have happened. So.
Did they get arrested?
Who's that? Which night?
Kids who laid down. Who laid on the street.
Oh no, not at all. We were allowed to be at the 4th precinct.
Oh, he was telling the truth. But he blocked off the road.
The National Guard blocked it off so they could peacefully protest there without getting.
Few people.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
There's only like 5 of them. Yeah. Okay. That's why I was giving credit to the 4th precinct and then this place because those were the only 2 places last night where people could be without getting rounded up and arrested. So that's why at the end of the night we had a group of like 20 of us in that circle. Like, but they were trying us though all night. They kept coming in with the fire trucks, scaring people. Yeah, what they would do, it's a scare tactics. They'll go to the outside of perimeters and like drive a fire truck and hit the siren because as we've been out here, the immediate reaction to a siren is to run at this point. I mean, we've been trained out here now. So, but then one of the community leaders, Corey Moore, he held everybody there and said, I know what to do in this situation. We don't leave. We have to stay here. So we did. We stayed there all night and we were safe. I didn't get arrested. So, all right, you guys. Yeah, man, I'm trying to be. Yeah, we give credit to the 4th precinct, all in the National Guard. I mean, we were there. They were legally allowed to demonstrate their protest peacefully. What's up, dude? Hey.
Thank you so much.
Oh, dude, have you been? Let me see your arm.
Oh, yeah.
Is that? I'm not gonna get your face. Sunburn. Okay, so you see people are out here.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for recording, especially last night. I watched it. It was like,
dude, it was for me. It was something serious, dude. Like something next level, dude.
it's the guy, the older guy.
Oh, everybody's looking for Corey.
Yeah.
We've been looking for him collectively. We've been trying to find him. But he said to be here, so I assume he's here. He'll be here. He's probably sleeping, dude. He's out here all night.
Have a good night.
Yep. Lost my train of thought again. It's okay. I don't know what I was talking about. I don't want to be standing here.
Because I got the I Can't Breathe shirt, so you got to give me something.
'All week.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for your support. I don't know why I say really at this point, like as if I'm surprised. I don't know. I'm not used to it. I don't think I ever will be. 5 minutes break. My phone battery's at like, it's been hanging around 22 to 17%. It keeps going up and down. But it's charging and we're not losing the battery. But I think it's just because it's so hot and like if I probably need to stop the live stream to let it recover, but we're not doing that. We'll just have to let it hold steady where it's at. I've always wanted to visit Scotland and Ireland. I've only ever been to Germany. We went through Ireland, but like it was just the airport. We're gonna go look at the other barrier to the sanctuary. Excuse me, just burped again, but it's all right. Some people are just coming in here to almost like grocery shop. They're coming in here and they're bringing grocery bags. They're safely getting what they need, and then they're able to walk right out. This is the other side. So it's a medic. That's the people's ambulance right there. That's they deemed as the people's ambulance. For to be able to tell the difference between, I guess, the unfortunate regular ambulances that haven't been real EMTs in there. All right, Zach, I'll try. Yeah, that's where I'm going.
We'll be back out here tomorrow around 3 or 4 o'clock. We accept all donations. We accept anything you want to offer us. If you want to donate water, if you want to donate food, to cook, to give away, we do accept all donations to give back to the community. We'll be right here tomorrow afternoon around 3 or 4 o'clock. We will be here to help the community. We will give free waters, free juices, free food, free home essentials, free baby care, free feminine products. We will have all that tomorrow as well. We are going to shut down soon as curfew is in place at 10 o'clock, and I'm trying to get all my volunteers home safely. We thank everybody who helped us today. We appreciate y'all.
So the volunteers are gonna leave, and then that's when I think that's when we stay and see. Okay.
Please stay together. We're not standing by yourself during this protest. Please stay together in groups. We are strong together. Do not be alone out here during a group protest. Groups. Eyes open and be safe.
Pretty good!
I'm tired of them killing us. I'm tired of them hurting us. I'm tired of looking every time I go on social media and somebody being paralyzed. How many of y'all been out here since Wednesday?
To my 2 friends that know what I mean when I'm talking about power pack, man, that thing's kicking in. I have drank 5 bottles of water. Oh my goodness. We have 55 minutes until the curfew.
Get that joint in the sky. Yeah, semi truck got a hit there.
That's a real one. That's a real one.
Where are they at? There's one of them. There's another one. We don't know if
For real, what they doing there? Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd!
so. Those I don't know. I think those are police drones.
Yeah, that's what I said. They was
we've been seeing them all in the sky the whole time. That's crazy. They got okay. Just probably they're flexing right now. Probably. We've seen them flex quite often.
Yeah, I was able to burn down, but like I didn't know that after.
So Walter came and put down that cover and the rest of the top. And we'll come with it. Yeah, let's just go check it out.
That's I've already got it on video, dude. They've been out here like since Wednesday. Those drones, they got the like the 2 lights on it. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know if it's regular people.
Those are consumer drones. That's
consumer
a DJI
drones.
Spark. That's
Oh, good.
$300. Yeah.
All right, so good. We just got the guy that knows his drones.
I actually got one in my backpack right now.
It's talking about the police union chief, Bob Kroll.
Get rid of the corruptions. You gotta vote and get rid of the corruptions. You know the Freeman dude? They got rid of him. Now, Keith Ellison took over the case. The Attorney General of Minnesota.
People are asking about the coughing. Yeah, there's a lot of fumes down here.
Hey, you Andrew Bogano? I've been watching your stream.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Absolutely.
Every black man in this crowd probably had a gun pointing at them. Every time you see a police officer, how do you feel? Like you about to get a rash, right? How do you feel? Every time you see a police officer, how do you feel? You feel threatened. How do you feel?
Speak loud, my guy.
I went to a cookout, right? I was with my girlfriend and a goddamn way from. Clearly busy. So don't call her. Stop that. They will get their stuff out of here.
Honestly, I am, though.
Find a place to. That's good. Feeling my phone. It's still hot. It's still incredibly hot. Look at this guy. That's what I need right there. You guys got a whole press vest. This is the other side. A lot of bikes. It's been the thing. A lot of people prefer. I even biked into here. Bikes. There's been a biking protest. Could be also the reason why I think the bike shop on Lake Street was looted. So there's not a shortage of bicycles in the city to use. Just gonna walk around, showing more of the views.
Twin Cities, stand together on Facebook. Join our group for more information. We do take donations. Our prophecy proceeds go back to the community.
So they come and then oh yeah, just like
Yep. We retaped the cross. We retaped the crosses.
That's not a temperature. 8.0.
Still at the, we're 38th and Chicago Avenue at the sanctuary.
If I got it,
The structures that they built for us, those are all good stuff.
we also have a tiny dog that's much larger.
in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, we heard this man speak last night.
You saw that? Nothing.
That's the man who was with us last night, all night until 6. One of them. He's still here. Nope. This is Minneapolis, Minnesota, south side. We'll see how smaller the crowd gets at 10.
Very long today. Alright, the black belt.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that rooftop lady. I think she's okay.
Black people, white people, people elderly, y'all step up and lead. I'm here to tell you that. I'm here to tell you we need more leaders. We want more leadership in the community. We need more people to lead.
Fanny pack though.
And love stuff.
What's up?
I grew up in a small town. In Ohio. You don't know what I did until I come to Ohio. Most of my people there. I grew up a lot of prejudice.
I mean, nobody goes to the bathroom.
I was hoping that
That's the speedway right there. That's where I was sitting at the speedway, and then there's the Cup Foods. No, hopefully it gets bigger. The bigger the crowd, the less they'll leave us alone. Yeah, thank you. We asked CNN for waffles and they didn't have any. We'll try, maybe we'll see if MSNBC or CBS has waffles for us tomorrow. Fox News stopped in and left. So on my phone is increasingly lagging. What I think I'm gonna do, so like we're gonna be here standing here until around the curfew. 40 minutes until the curfew. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna cut the live one last time until we go live again for the rest of the night. But if I let my phone kind of cool off, then I can charge it and then it won't overheat while I'm live streaming. Because it was so hot and then it hasn't had time to cool off because I've been live streaming the entire time. But so what I'm gonna do is I think we can all take a collective little break here. I'm just gonna put the phone down when we come back around 9:50, 9:55. You guys will just see the camera turn right back on here. I'll be answering any questions I can in my messages, but I just need to let my phone cool off for like a little bit. So it'll be about 20 minutes, not 20 minutes or less. But this is I have to let my phone cool off. I need to let it happen. So, but I'll be back. I'll be back. No, I have all the power sources. It's fine. It's just my phone had overheated from the sun earlier. I just plugged it in to keep it charged, so it's been on fire since. So we haven't had time to. So I'm gonna let it cool off. We're gonna be back right before the 10 o'clock curfew. You guys will see the phone. Well, it'll resume exactly right here. Unless we need to move for the volunteers. Let's move for the volunteers. So. Golly. They just rolled up. Hold on, we're gonna move. I'll find a spot to put the phone so that way when you guys come back, you can tell that I didn't leave or anything like that. I don't really like pausing the stream, but I really need to let it cool off. Otherwise, later in the night, we're gonna be suffering, and I'll just be using batteries, but they're not actually charging my phone because it's overheated. So I'm gonna try to find a space here to put my phone down, and then when we return right before the curfew, you'll see that we haven't left. Yeah, right, you guys can go eat. Yeah, it's at 10 o'clock. I think this is the spot.